and welcome to Goldenrod City with the best music ever. So, I'm just running around because I love this place. There's the radio tower, and here's this new place. I don't really know what that is. It's new, and I'll run into it later when it pertains to what I'm doing. There is a subway station. I guess it's a subway station. There's a game corner. Go gambling because it's good for you. There is Bill's house, and that's the underground entrance from one way. There's another way in. And over here is the big Mall of America that I was talking about, except it's not in America. And what am I doing? Running around. I'll go buy some stuff there, because I like buying stuff. Hooray, shopping! Get out of there. Now is not the time. So, hooray. I love Goldenrod City. Don't you love it? It's my favorite town. I swear. Okay. Well, it's not my favorite. It's one of my favorites. And there's the woman that tells you if your Pokemon love you. Well, they used to. And here's the guy with the bike. And he just gives you a bike because he is such a nice man. Seriously, people don't just like give you ShamWows and say, oh, you use this ShamWow and show your friends, you can keep it. But whatever, he gives you a whole freaking bike. So use it. And you can set it to be like one of the registered items on your bottom screen. There's another entrance to the underground, and that's a Name Raider's house. And here is a weird woman. Not quite, she's just not letting me in the gym because Whitney's not there. What a jerk. And I'll show you where she is next video because I didn't have time to fit it in this video. So I'm just running around like an idiot. Ooh, game corner. Let's go. I love the new games. I'll just show you some of the games when I have time to fit it in because it's so cool. Oh my gosh, it's like a Smeargle and all that junk. And it's awesome. So, yeah. I can get prizes! Prizes! Yeah. So, I am gonna go up here because I feel like training before beating up Whitney, and I sort of want to get to the Pokeathon because I can. So, I come up here, and it's like, ooh, a new route, and I'm gonna trade my Ghastly, because Ghastly ain't gonna get no training at that gym, because all the Pokemon are normal type, and all you can do is lick them. So, this girl starts out with a level 15 Vulpix, and I really gotta do some training on my own, since I'm sort of slacking, just saying, I'm sort of slacking with the whole Pokemon being at the right level thing, since I have so many. And my egg doesn't hatch, boo-hoo! So if you're watching this to see if my awesome egg hatches, it doesn't, boo-hoo! So I gotta rename my Ghastly. I named it Knife, and I renamed my Whooper and named him Fork, because, you know, he has like forks on the side of his head, and I'm like, whoa, who's this guy? And, he's like, oh, do you want me to take a photograph of you? I'm like, okay, I guess, that's cool if you're doing it for free. So he takes a picture, and that's really cool. And those are all my Pokemon. It's Kago and Swablu and Ghastly and that thing in the background, which is probably Whooper. I don't even know where Whooper is. Where's Whooper? So, I just missed it. And yeah, I have a Centric, because HM slave. Until I figure out what I'm going to do with my life. And so I could have sworn these people were going to be like a new double battle, but they weren't. And so I switched around getting ready for a double battle, but it's still a single battle. And here's the loser boyfriend, according to the old text. She was all like, oh my gosh, my loser boyfriend. She's going to like show off and beat you, but of course he can't because all he has is this stupid Sandshrew. That's really depressing, and it dies, and Ghastly levels up. Hooray. You know, when Ghastly becomes a hunter, I'm probably gonna have to, like, keep him a hunter for a bit, just to not be lame. I don't know, and I still haven't really decided on what to name my last Pokemon. I don't even know what my last Pokemon's gonna be on my team, because I'm gonna hatch my awesome egg, got my Ghastly, got my Quilava, got my Whooper, got my Swablu, so I have room for one more. But I'm not sure, and stuff like that. So, yeah, and here's a girl that's all like, oh my gosh, my boyfriend's such a loser, he can't even play Pokemon. I'm like, that's really funny. So, I put the Pikachu to sleep, and it sort of sleeps there on the ground while Ghastly does mean things to it and gives it bad dreams. Actually, it's probably not giving it bad dreams. Oh my gosh, it's like a Halloween episode because Ghastly. It's not. And yeah, I'm just owning the Pikachu with my Nightshade while it's doing its evasion is rising and breaking the clauses. It's like, I don't care how fast you're going, I'm gonna lick you in the face. So, Ghastly wins. Good job, Knife. And here's another trainer, and I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, just randomly, just wanted to say I really like all the, like, entries to the contest, and there really isn't gonna be a cutoff. I'll keep accepting, entries, video responses to it, but I'm gonna start working on my video of my favorites and, you know, who I liked the bestest and who, quote-unquote, won, in about a week or so, a little less than that, I don't know. Depends on how lazy I am, but I'm going to try to include clips from the majority of them, and after I make that video, I'm not going to include anymore, so you can still post your junk, but I'm really not going to be like, ooh, appreciating you. Maybe I'll make you an annotation at the end. That's sort of rude. So yeah, I beat that guy, and I didn't even talk about it. Ghastly just won. So hooray. And I know who's coming up. It's a juggler and a fire breather. I told you, there's like a traveling circus. So here's the juggler, and yeah, he juggles Pokemon, happening to like be Voltorbs. Last time I checked, Voltorbs were really, really big, or at least like 2 feet across in diameter. I don't know what the circumference of a Voltorb is. Neither do I really care to find out. Maybe I should check my Pokedex. I don't even know where that is. I do have a Pokedex though. It was awesome. Yeah, so his Voltorbs just keep getting higher leveled, and they can't really do any electric attacks on Whooper. Since Whooper's awesome, but Whooper gets paralyzed by the freaking static thing again. Boo-hoo. Whooper, you be slacking. So, I know I call it Whooper. I don't call it no Whoopa, even though I probably should, because Whoopa. Oh well, I go Swablu, so it doesn't really matter. And, I don't even know what Pokemon sound like. I just make it up. So I send out Quilava, and he's just, you know, doing his thing, beating up these higher level Voltorbs. I have no idea how this man throws Voltorbs around. That would be a bit risky. Yeah, so hooray, Quilava's at level 22, which is, I think, the level of Whitney's Miltank, so I'm sort of screwed. He tries to give me his phone number, and I'm like, I think since you're a juggler, yes, but I'm not sure if I actually hit yes. Do I hit yes? I think about it. I'm not sure. I think I did hit yes. Yeah, I did. 'Cause he's cool, man. Look at him. So, here's the fire breather. Of course, you can't go an inch without finding a fire breather. And this one has a Magmar, and it's making me all smoke screened. And I just want a water gun, but I'm paralyzed, and that sucks. So, he's leering at me with his angry eyes. I'm like, dude, you have a butt for a head. You're not that intimidating. So, I take him down to real low health with the water gun, and that is awesome! How much is left of this video? I just scrolled. Okay, yeah, and I'm still paralyzed, and he's trying to make me miss with my water gun, and that is not nice. Jeez. Doesn't Magmar have a butt for a head? Yes, it does. Yeah, so I finally beat him, and Whooper's all happy about his life, and he's about to send in another one. Whooper. So, I don't care. He ain't doing anything to Whooper. I mean, worst he can do is ember me. I mean, what's he gonna do? Ember me with his embers. Doesn't Ember come out of the tail? That's what it said in, like, that Charizard episode. You know, Charizard's tail got all big, and then Ash was like, oh my gosh, it's using Ember! I'm like, that's not what Ember looks like. Ember looks like a little tiny flame. A little candle. Whatever. I don't even care. So I switch out because, you know, Whooper is being useless, and I go into Swablu, so Swablu can just take him. Take him like a beast, because Swablu is a beast. I don't even get that. How do you know what a beast takes? I mean, I don't know. What am I talking about? Next part, I will beat Whitney. I will beat her. I will kill him. Why am I quoting really old sci-fi movies? Yeah, so, Swablu is burned, and that sucks. Stop beating me up. So I go into Kago just to kill him with a quick attack, or whatever the heck he feels like doing. Actually, I do use quick attack. I'm just psychic, and it doesn't kill him. What is this Magmar doing, taking up all this time in the video? Dude, you have no part of this. Just die. Just die already. Jeez, I didn't know that took so long. My god, if you sit through this whole thing, you know, tell me, because I don't believe you. Oh well, the video's over, and I'm just gonna run back to the town and delete a move. Oops, I forgot. What's happening? Oh yeah, Whooper learned a mud attack. Yeah, okay, that's what happened. I don't remember. I think that's what happened. Whatever. So I go up there, and the guy doesn't even let me go to the Pokeathon until I beat the freaking gym, and then I could go do a bug catching contest, except that's a waste. So I come back here, and then I go beat up Whitney, because Whitney's a sissy, and she cries.